Yeah.
So we set out to interview some companies, and we were very impressed with the team in Intrigue. Not only their enthusiasm, but their knowledge in the digital world and how proper websites are helping companies. And it didn't take long through the interview process to realize we had to switch providers. And that's when Intrigue rose to the top. There's a lot of benefits that we find with your company, the transparency, the willingness to help at all times. I drop a bomb on you, on Monday morning. Hey, we need to communicate something to our customers, and how can we get this and get the feedback back? And and 3 hours later, you come back with Google documents and spreadsheets, and hey, we can do this, and this is the way it gets done. So even in crisis, your team is always willing to help with a smile. So the more we learned about what modern websites can do, not just to be a page to look at, but to be an interface for our clients and prospective employees, prospective clients, existing clients. I mean, you can come to our website now and just let us know that you need to have a problem with your pool. You can come to our website and apply for a job. You can come to our website and buy a swimming pool, or at least get the consultation started. It really is a communication tool, back and forth with our clients, which we never had. So rebuilding our website with Intrigue was a huge benefit in the sales funnel, and also the hiring, which is very important to us. Attracting good talent in a seasonal business is always challenging. There's revolving doors, and our new website and relationship with Intrigue has really helped with that part of our business, along with the sales. Um,
Awesome.
so understanding the true technology and how things, how the customer views it, and what's going to upset them on the other end. We did not have that with our past marketing. They weren't up with the times the way Intrigue is. They're boots on the ground. This is what marketing is today, and that's what we are offering people, as opposed to, this is the way I've always done it, and we've had success, so we just keep doing it that way, which is what I felt we had with our previous marketing company.
Awesome. And then your goal wasn't necessarily a lead generation specific goal. Some of the people that come to work with Intrigue are looking for to fill their funnel. Where Betz is a little bit of an interesting situation where you're getting a lot of jobs, and lead gen of the quality and caliber of the client that you're looking for maybe isn't necessarily just driven by website leads. It's relationships and the owners that have been in the industry for a while. Can you speak a little bit about how the lead gen that you have experienced, although small portions of your budget have been allocated toward it, how that has been in terms of the quality, whether it is on the build side, whether it's on the recruitment side, whether it's on the maintenance side, because lead gen comes in a bunch of different forms, whether it's phone calls or form submissions for a bunch of different opportunities.
Well, the one thing that we do really appreciate is the fact that we're able to narrow down our leads. In the past, everybody wanted to call Betts Pools, whether they wanted to buy a Betts Pool and knew they were going to pay more money to get the expertise, or whether they just wanted to get all the great advice from us and then go buy it from the least expensive provider. Let's find out what the best company would do, and then we'll just get the cheap company to do the same thing, and we'll
Yeah.
fool everybody. The way we have it now, with the people that we respond to on our website are already prepared that this is a luxury product, that it is, it has a certain price range. I mean, we basically save our sales staff a lot of time in weeding out some of these customers, because the way our website is designed helps do that for us. And we've been very happy with the lead generation. We're happy with the obviously being able to quantify and to follow every month, like what this week versus next week. On our old system, it just didn't work. If somebody didn't write it down on a piece of paper and put it somewhere, where this is automatic, all of the stats are always built in. I can go in and just find out how many leads I had if I forgot to write it down, or you just go back 5 years, not 5 years because we haven't been together 5 years, but we will, because we will be together in 5 years or 10 years. Go back and find out exactly how we've been performing, how many people have applied, how many people have wanted service, how many people were quality leads. It's having that information allows us to decide where we should be spending our money. And it's invaluable to, like anything else, running a business. The more information you have, the better decisions you make. And
Yeah, it's awesome.
we do get the information that we need with our website.
How has the relationship for you helped your business, and as the owner, as well as personally? from your end?
Well, I can tell you one of the big benefits that it might be a small thing, and maybe you don't even realize how much you help me, but giving me the map every year and being able to allocate when I'm spending more or less money, and literally knowing when the money's coming out of my account, being able to react as everybody knows, there was a very big downturn after COVID. We had already committed to a large marketing program campaign with you guys. And we were able to, review our budgets and recognize that we had to slow down some ads. So we pulled back on some Google ads and some Facebook ads, and we were able to tailor that budget through the season to meet the changing needs of that year. And that really is invaluable to a business owner. You need to know where your money is going, when it's coming out, when it's coming in at all times. And the way you guys lay things out for your clients is I don't know how much you realize that helps us, but it really, really does. And then the team you have is exceptional. Everybody is always camera facing to us. You have a very young staff, and I think that's a wonderful thing, especially in the industry that you're in, because it is cutting edge. It is technological driven. But everybody is so wonderful. You have, specific people in specific roles that come to us. Lauren is wonderful. We spend 15 minutes to a half an hour every month and review our social posts to make sure that she can optimize her talents with the most information we can give her. Yourself, Ryan, I mean, you're quite a gentleman. You're an expert in your field. You always get back to me right away. You drop everything. As I said, we've had some urgent matters where we needed to communicate and change communication processes on a dime with our clients, and you flawlessly came through in a time beyond a timely manner, faster than I could even imagine. Every time we come to Intrigue with a question, with a request, it gets dealt with a smile, very efficiently. And I can't say enough about the Intrigue team. We spend half of what we used to spend on marketing with you, and we feel that we get at very least double the value, if not triple the value in what we were getting. And that's probably an understatement as well. But the initial budgets you guys came to me the very first time, we were actually quite surprised that you didn't think we needed to spend more money, because we were always told we were spending twice as much, literally twice as much as what you came to us with your first map presentation. And then if you recall, the second year you came back to me, and my comment was, that's not enough money. I
Yeah.
want to spend more money, because we did start to see the value of what you do produce for our customer, or for our company, I should say. I recognize that you felt that, the economy's going down after COVID, and that we probably wanted to cut back on that. But we feel that the money we spend with you is very important, and we would only cut that if it was absolutely necessary. And as you know, we raised the budget that year, and I think we raised the budget on you this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys don't push things on your clients. You try to balance what you feel is a good for the whole environment. And then you leave it up to me to spend more money if I want to, which
Yeah.
I'm happy to do.
Yeah, you're right. I remember both those conversations very fondly. I remember coming to visit you guys, you're like, that doesn't seem like what we should spend here. Let's chat about it as a group. It was definitely a community decision of like, okay, here's one option for a drip campaign. Let's do four of those for each of our different niches and clientele that we're trying to talk to. Let's ramp up the amount of content that we get from videos and photos so we can really showcase this. And it was a collaborative effort. So yeah, I completely agree. And yeah, I definitely remember those. You kind of laughing like, is that it? Which is good. And you know what? It's proved to be supportive of you, and that's just the kind of stuff that can go right to the bottom line or right to support you and the rest of your group to be able to invest back into your team and back into the marketing initiatives to get more things year over year, like the content that we've been able to do. So yeah,
What it,
it's been great.
what it said to me is that you're more interested in our business success than your sales. That's exactly what it said to me. You're trying to gauge what we should be doing, and what we should be spending based on the climate, as I said, and not worrying about, well, we have to hit a certain target at Intrigue, so we're going to have to push everyone to spend more ads because we have our own company to deal with. And honestly, Ryan, that was when the real trust started to set in. is that these guys aren't selling us on stuff. They're consulting with us to better our company, and they really care. And that was the switch that basically puts you in me in your hands. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to spend, Ryan? You
Yeah,
know,
that's cool. Yeah, I appreciate that honesty. That's awesome. Yeah, and it's a partnership, right? When you
it
win,
is
we win, everybody wins together. That's the whole point. We're trying to raise everyone up, which is awesome.
absolutely.
Cool.